Hello everybody and welcome to Spinach's kitchen. So what's cooking today? Well, today we will be cooking Palak chicken, really power packed with health, goodness and a lot of nutrients. So what does Palak have? Lots of iron, and what does chicken have? Lots of protein. So this particular dish will be healthy and very tasty. Absolutely simple to make. I will take you to the kitchen right away. In order to make palak chicken, you need salt as per taste, half teaspoon hing, half teaspoon jeera, half teaspoon garam masala, half teaspoon haldi, turmeric, 6 to 7 curry leaves, kadi patta, 2 green chilies chopped, 750 grams chicken, 2 bunches of palak, 2 big chopped onions, 7 to 8 cloves of garlic chopped finely. Once you clean the chicken thoroughly, you need to marinate it. For marination, you need to put salt, garam masala and haldi powder. Mix it thoroughly and put it in the freezer for about half an hour until you make your remaining recipe. Once you have cleaned the palak thoroughly, add salt and water to it and let it boil for some time. Make sure you don't over boil palak because then it turns black. So say about 5 minutes you boil your palak. Immediately after you turn the flame off, you remove the palak in a strainer, strain it and then you wash it off again with cold water. So this will retain the color of your palak. Now you put the palak in a grinder, make fine paste out of it and keep it aside. In a deep pan, heat oil, add hing, then add your jeera. Once the jeera begins to flutter, add curry patta leaves, then you add your garlic. Once the garlic is cooked, it's a little reddish, you can add your onions and stir. Now when your onions are almost cooked, you add your green chilies and mix it again and let this cook for about another 5 minutes. Now you can remove the onions from the pan and set them aside. Add some oil and fry the chicken pieces which we have kept for marination. You don't need to add too much oil. Little bit oil is just sufficient because chicken does leave its water. If you don't want to add too much oil to your recipe, you can cover the lid and let the chicken get cooked with the steam. Yeah, so cook this for about 10 to 15 minutes. Keep stirring the chicken every 5 minutes. So this is how the chicken will look when it is almost cooked. Now what I have done is the onions which I had cooked and kept aside with the green chilies and jeera, I have put them in the same blender in which I have blended the palak. So that's the reason why it's getting this little greenish color. So I add that into this chicken. After adding the onion and chili paste, I have added some water to this so that it cooks in water as well. I am going to cover this with a lid and let the chicken cook for a good 10 minutes until it's nice and tender. Okay, now that I open the lid, I see that the chicken is thoroughly cooked, nice and tender. Now I'm going to add the palak paste to it, which we have already made and kept aside. At this stage, you add your jeera powder, salt, haldi and garam masala to the dish. Now after adding the palak paste, I don't cook it for more than 5 minutes because the palak is already cooked. It just has to blend in with the chicken, and if you cook the palak for a little longer than required, it will become black. You should not even cover this with lid now while you're cooking it, and even after you're done cooking. Once you're done cooking and you shut the flame, make sure you cool down the palak chicken for a little while. Otherwise, again, your gravy may turn a little brownish or blackish and it will lose its green color. Now your palak chicken is ready to be eaten. You can garnish it with some cream if you wish to. You can even add butter if you wish to, but I like it plain and simple. So guys, doesn't it look amazing? Well, do try this recipe and do come back to me again. I'll come back to you with some more new recipes straight from Spinach's kitchen. Palak.